So it's high time I do a talk about the EVO case and why I think it's the best travel companion for the Autel EVO. Stick around. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping back by. I'm Original Dobo. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video like this. I do a new one every week, so you're going to want to be here. The EVO case, I've been using it for probably, I think, 6 months, and I've yet to talk about it. I actually got it back in March when IWCE was happening, and I bought it in a way to store my drone. I had a Mavic at the time, and I just found it to be the perfect companion for that drone. To be able to put your drone up top and to house all my camera gear was absolutely fantastic. Also, it was pretty reasonably priced at the time. I think I paid like 75 bucks or something for it, but it's really durable. It also, all the compartments are like hard shelled. I can't explain it, but it's a lot tougher than it looks. And this is what I'm taking out the spin up. So I'm going to do a tour of a bag pack. And I guess we can consider this my what's in my gear bag video and review. So let's get into the video. So I don't think I've ever done like a formal bag packing or what's in my tech bag. And by the way, nothing's in this bag currently right now, but let's go ahead and open this up. I use the EVO case. This is the hard shell EVO case. This is the SLR bag. You can get it on Amazon right now. I think they're like 65 bucks for this model. It comes in 2 different colors. I went with the black one, but it does come in blue, and EVO case makes a couple of other cases. Actually, right now it's actually fairly cheap, 65 bucks. But that's what I use for all my gear. And the reason why I like to use this is because I can house a camera in here, I can house a drone in here, and especially when traveling, like I'm neurotic about keeping all of my gear in front of me. So up top here, there's like a little compartment here. So we're gonna go ahead and pack this bag. I said I was going to bring it, so I have this. It comes with this case, by the way, but I said I was going to bring it. This is the Autel EVO. Only have 1 battery for it right now. I think there will be a couple of EVOs that spin up, so I'm sure I'll be able to bum a battery if I need one. I'm going to go ahead and throw that up top here. That fits so perfect, by the way. The controllers, I like to keep the controllers somewhere where I can get to them easily, and these compartments are all adjustable, so like there's this massive space right here. So again, this controller is not like the most compact controller, but I'll go ahead and put that in here like so, just to keep it out of the way. The other thing I'm gonna bring, I gotta pack my 16mm Sigma lens. Let's see, what else we got? Got camera batteries, I'll put them there for right now. Of course, we need SD cards. So my SD cards, I always put up top here for safekeeping. Another camera lens. This is just the stock Sony lens. I'd like to bring it just in case if I ever need it for anything. I try to just stack it on top. It may not be the best thing, and it's got a little bit of room, but this hard shell has given me some clearance to work with, so not too concerned about that. This is the Rode Micro, and it works really well. It's such a compact, portable mic, and I just sort of stuffed that off to the side over here because this bag takes up a little bit. Since I switched over to Sony, I need a monitor. And again, like I'm really neurotic about protection and just not throwing stuff into bags, but I keep a field monitor on me now since shooting Sony, so definitely will need that with me. And then in the bag, I have batteries off to the side compartment for it. So this bag has storage in it as well. So I'm just going to store that right up top here so it doesn't get cracked or damaged or anything like that. And then the last thing I always like to put in the bag is my camera. So this is the Sony a6300, and matter of fact, you probably can't see it in the reflection, but maybe you can see it. Anyways, I'm actually shooting on another a6300, so I have a black version and a silver version, and I really like these cameras. They work really well, and I put them all in small rigs so I can be able to utilize them to their max potential. That just sort of slides right in there just perfectly as long as I don't have a lens attached. But yeah, so this is sort of the outlook right now. I still have a little bit of room here. So I have room for batteries. I try to keep all my DSLR batteries or mirrorless camera batteries up top here. When I packed this yesterday, or I attempted to pack this, I had another drone in here, which limits my space, but this definitely opens it up. ND filters, which I think are a big deal. I like to bring ND filters when I go. That's for the camera anyways, but I need to pack ND filters for the drones. All right, so we got ND filters for the EVO, ND filters for the Mavic Zoom. I am gonna bring the Mavic to Enterprise. I'm just gonna have to carry it on the plane. There's not really a easy way around that, but I'm gonna put some of the chargers and like spread apart some of the accessories so I don't have to carry it all in this bag. And I'll just check luggage. So I really don't like to check luggage, but I really can't avoid it this time. And then this is to hold my tablet when I fly with the Enterprise. I don't like to fly with the phone for that. Pop that in there. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything that I'm bringing that's going here. Again, I'll put the chargers and everything else in the other bag. Zip this up. Cool. And then on the back side of here, I have a spot to put my tablet, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw my iPad in here, just like that. And then I always travel with a laptop. So right now my laptop of choice is the Dell XPS 15 with the i7. It's the 2017 model, but honestly, it's been more than enough for the editing I do on the road. And it's just built like a tank. And the best part is it's super thin, so I can just go ahead and throw that in here. And it's chargeable by USB-C, so I don't have to like really take the big, bulky charger from Dell with me. It doesn't deliver the same amount of power, but it'll at least keep me charged up if I need it for the time that I'm away. But that's everything in the bag there. And then the last thing I like to do is on this side here is put a Gorillapod. So the Gorillapod that I typically take when I travel is the Joby 5K Gorillapod. I did mount a different ball head adapter to it. This is the Colorado Tripod Company. They work really well. I like this because it has a fluid head, so I can sort of, manipulate it in the way I need it to be, but don't really have to worry about whether or not it's going to fall off. So I really do like this. And all of my tripods all have the very same mount up top here. So I use this same mount. I don't use the Manfrotto mounts on any of my cameras or equipment. I always use this same mount. It's from Amazon, but I just like it. It's such an easy, quick release, and they've never failed me yet. So I really do enjoy that. And then what I'll do is I'll just put this down in here. I sort of feel like this is a waste of space to do this, but it enables me to keep everything in one bag, one spot, and I don't have to worry about it like falling out or doing anything weird while I'm traveling. So yeah, but that's my bag. This is what I'm taking out to spin up. And this is what I typically take with me every time I travel is typically this. But like my EVO has been my go-to drone for a little bit now, but I'm pretty excited to be out there to fly with all of you guys. But I just wanted to give you a brief look at sort of like my travel bag and what I put in here and what bag I've been using. I've been meaning to review this bag for a while. Really do like the Eve case. It's been phenomenal. It's just built like a tank, and I've abused it tremendously, and it still looks pretty good. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that other button tends to work just fine. But as always, stay original.